Okay, this is a short tutorial on Wikicamps in Australia. It's there's a lot to know in Wikicamps if you want to know the whole thing. It'll take you a day or so to study it and get to know it, but I'll just go through the basic things with you now. And the first thing you got to do if you want to use it on the road, which most people do, is you've got to do your offline content. Otherwise, if you use your data from your phone or your iPad that's got a cellular data, it's going to cost you a fortune. So you need to download your offline content here. So click that and come to, don't click offline maps, it's deceiving. What that'll do is it'll download your offline maps through Microsoft Windows 10, and which is just for your computer. Go to offline user content here, click that, or should I double click it? Double click it, right. Now when they're green, they're highlighted. So when you first open it up, I guess they'll all be green or all white, one or the other. So just make the ones green that you want. If it's already green and you don't want it, click it and it'll go off again, see? So if I'm going to come down the east coast of Australia, what am I going to want? I'm going to want New South Wales. I'm not going to go that far up to Northern Territory, so I want Queensland. And I'll probably come down to Victoria. It's already, oops. So I've got those. I don't want Western Australia, so I'll click that and get that off. So I've got Victoria, Queensland and New South Wales done, and click the download now button. And that'll download. I won't do it, of course, because mine's already downloaded. It'll start at 0 and it'll keep building up until it's got all these thumbnails and comments and stuff. There's your comments and your prices and thumbnails and your photos. And there's 120 megabytes just in that one state. But I've already downloaded prior to that. That was my last download. I think there was about 200 megabytes already in there. So total, I think there's about 400 megabytes in New South Wales alone. So you'll download those while you're on your internet at home, because if you're like me, you've got unlimited internet. You can download as much as you like. But I think there would be a gigabyte or more of download for offline content altogether when you first start. Okay. Now a problem I've had with it is I always keep clicking the X up here, thinking I'm going to go back, and it'll go back to the next window, but it's not. It's always in the same window, so you don't. You click the back button. So once you're finished downloading, click your back button, and don't worry about offline maps, as I told you. Don't worry about these things either. It'll sync. You'll see that mine's been synced to the 10th of August, which was the 10th month. Can't be the 10th of August because it's only the 8th today, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. It could be the 10th. Anyway, don't worry about that. We'll go back. Now, you've got your trip planner here. When you want to go on a big trip, like say from Brisbane down to Adelaide via Melbourne, you probably want to do a trip planner, but I don't want to do that now because there's a lot to explain in that. I just want to get you up and running. The best thing for you to do is to click on trip planner and then go in there, and you've got help up here. That'll help you through it. You can't be that stupid. You go, if I can do it, you can do it. Click on help and that'll get you through it. So we'll go back again. The main thing I wanted to get you with is the map. Get organized there. So we'll click on the map. Hang on, before we do that, we might look at site filters. Now, I'm a tight ass, meaning that I don't want to pay for any of my camps. I want them all free. And believe me, you can get them all free. Once you become streetwise with Wikicamps, mate, you can go anywhere. You can live your whole life free of charge, as long as you've got a good off-roader. Now, click that and you'll see name search. This one here. I'll turn that off at the moment. I've got that on. You click the site types and features. So click that, and you've got all these things here, different things. You know, you might be disabled. You want disabled access, so you click that. Actually, these are all that are going to show in green, right? And if they show up in red, that means you don't want them. So we want to show all these things here. Let's say I don't want to show caravan parks because I want the free ones. Click that and it'll go red. That means it won't show up. but we won't click it for now, but you can click whatever you want there. I've got a dog, so I want to click dogs allowed. You'll see all the ones that have got dogs allowed. That means if there's no dogs allowed, it won't show up on the map. Alright? Oh no, you've got to click it red to make it not show. Green to show. So what is, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what I do. I want that. Then you go back and that'll be in the filter. Now it's showing all these ones here that have got these ones. Okay? So click back. Now we view the map. I've already downloaded the map, so it'll show. Now you can zoom with these buttons over here. Well, I just use my mouse scroller, but when you're on the iPad, of course you won't have a scroller, so you'll be using your fingers or you'll be using this. Now you see all these black things, see how like there's 22 in that one and there's 20 in that one? That means there's 22 sites in that area, not necessarily right under that button, but in this general area here. So let's zoom that, we'll just move it into the center and we'll zoom into the 22 and we'll see all these flags start popping up. I've separated now, see they've separated around here. Keep zooming in, here they come. Now these are your caravan parks, they charge. The green ones are your free ones, they're free. But a lot of free ones will still have a charge. They're not necessarily totally free, all of them. Some of them have a small charge like $5 or $10 or even $20. But the caravan parks, they're all $35, $40 or even more. And so, but anyway, you can get a lot of free ones. Let's just click on this one for instance. And up comes this little thing up here, and you've got your site details. You can add it to your planner, but don't worry about the planner right now. You can work that out later. Or you can get directions, which will bring up a map. But you don't need get directions because you've got a map in front of you, for goodness sake. I'll never use that. So we'll get site details. We'll click that. Now in site detail, we've got photos if we want to look at them, but they're poor quality. We'll go to prices. See how it's free here? This bloke's got lovely spot. He made a donation. Okay, some, even though they're free, they ask that you leave a donation, and every one that was not totally free, that was asking for a donation, I always gave at least $5, mostly $10 if it had a shower, and some of them have everything that a caravan park's got. If that's the case, give them $10 because you'll be paid $40 in a caravan park. But if you're a real tight ass, well, don't give anything. You've got comments here. You get a good idea about the different people in this world when you read the comments. You'll get some people saying it's a great place, and you get some people saying it's a hopeless place. So some people are just not grateful. If it's free, you shouldn't complain. That's my way I look at it. Okay, and you got to go back to your details here again. You got that means there's no charge, completely free. You can have dogs there. It's got a toilet there. There's no water. It's got all these things here. Okay, so then we go back to the map again, and you can just move this around to wherever you want to go. Now, the good thing about this, if you're using an iPad, and my iPad doesn't have cellular data unless I insert a SIM card, but I don't bother. I got my phone, so why do I want cellular data on my iPad as well? I don't. So in my iPad, I'm not sure whether in your iPad, but in my iPad I've got GPS capabilities, and what it'll do is it'll show me on this map as a little round blue dot about 3 or 4 millimeters in diameter, and it'll show, let's supposing I coming down this highway here. Let's pick a spot that we want to go to. Okay, let's say this one here. So we'll zoom in on that one, this one here, until we can see a road. Actually, it's not going to show. Oh yes, it is going to show a road. So it'll show me coming down this road here. Here I am coming down here. And when I get to here, see this road just in front of me? You'll actually see it in real. There will be that road, and you'll be right near it. So, well, that's the road I've got to go down. It's that easy. And I'll show you going along the road, and when you get right beside this green tent thing, there's the road leading into your camp spot. So you can, you don't need directions, you just follow yourself. It is awesome. I never got lost once. As a matter of fact, I had to go and see a chiropractor in Caboolture a couple of months ago, and I just followed myself all the way to his front door using Wikicamps. Can you believe that? So that's how good it is. Okay, that's about all you need to know for now. What I do is I'll sit on my laptop of a night time, because I've got it on my laptop like I've got it here, and I'm not travelling, but I'll use my laptop. I like it because of the big screen, and I'll go through it and study it, and I'll think, oh yes, I'm going to go to that place, I'm going to go, let's bring up a few, I'm going to go to that place, and I'm going to go to that place, and I'm going to go to that place. So I'll just write them down on my notepad, and then when I get in the car, I'll just put the site name in there. By the way, you can put site names. Let's pick one out, just show you how to use it. My eyesight's not real good. Let's go for, oh okay, let's put Brisbane. Brisbane. Word search, cancel. Oh, click the search there. Oh no, it's a site name. It's not a what's name, that's right. Oh, it still should find it. It should show you on the map. Where's Brisbane? No, it's not showing it. It normally, if you put site name, we'll put a site name. Let's put, I don't know. Try Toowoomba again. Search. You can't have filters. Ah, filters. Do you wish to clear this filters? Combine. Oh my God, I don't know what I've done there. Oh, turn the filters off. Get back to that. Forget that idea. But you see this pin? That's a pin. No, I'll click it off. Supposing you want to put a pin and that's where you're going to travel to. Let's suppose I am going to Brisbane. Okay, drop pin. Click that. Down will come the pin. Now you can pick this pin up and you can move it wherever you want. I'm going to stick it right over Brisbane, and that'll stay there while I'm travelling. I might be coming up this road here, and it'll show my car on the GPS, show me coming down here, and then I can head to Brisbane like that. So that's it, folks. Do the best you can with that. If you've got any worries, leave some comments down below, and I'll get back to you when I get a minute. But you really want to study your own trip planner here, because it will help you in the long run, and you can keep those trips to reuse again. Okay, catch you later.